Welcome to Tokyo, a city that never stops reinventing itself. It's been decades since I was last here, and wow, things have changed. From the new heights of Shibuya Sky to the mind-bending art of TeamLab Borderless, there's always something new waiting to surprise you. But don't worry, we'll still stop by a few of the classics too. So join me, Ken and Steve, as we rediscover Tokyo. Let's go! Right, we've just checked into our hotel and had a bit of rest. It has been a long flight, 14 hours from London, but we are back in Tokyo. We are now ready to go out, and we'll start by taking the subway to Shibuya. Some things definitely haven't changed. We're at the famous Shibuya Crossing, and it's as mesmerizing as ever.
It's chaos, but somehow no one crashes into each other.
Yes, it's like a perfectly choreographed dance. Let's do it! We survived. Now for something a different kind of Japanese icon, Pokemon. Now I didn't get into Pokemon until about 10 years ago when Pokemon Go came out. I know, late to the party, but I've made up for lost time.
No, he's not kidding. I've caught him catching Pokemon during dinner.
Well, for anyone new to this, Pokemon centers are official stores with exclusive items. Plushies, trading cards, stationery, clothes, themed snacks, etc. You name it. They've got exclusive merch here that you can't get anywhere else in the world. There are actually a few Pokemon centers in Tokyo, and this one is famous for having a Mewtwo in a capsule like this.
Are you saying we don't need this? I feel like it's calling to me.
Well, my suitcase has limited emotional capacity, so maybe something smaller. So these two guys are coming home with us. Now, if you do decide to visit Pokemon Center here, Saturday afternoon is probably the worst day to choose to come. The queue is just enormous. Alright, time for the main event. The new kid on the block that everyone's been talking about. Yes, we're heading up to Shibuya Sky. I've heard the views are insane up there. So here is the entrance for Shibuya Sky. We're gonna go in now. Oh, yeah. 1600. Thank you. Yeah, we got in. You already get a very good view down there. You might be able to see, wow, look at that. That's the Shibuya Scramble Crossing over there. So we're about to get into the Stargate, and the journey starts here. Well, basically, it's an elevator with an animated ceiling, and it goes up all the way to the 46th floor. It's only about a minute long, but immersive. When you exit the elevator, you enter this dimly lit area as they build your level of anticipation up to a sky high level. There are two areas to visit: the Sky Stage, which is the rooftop observation space, and the Sky Gallery, an indoor observation corridor on the 46th floor. We're gonna head outside to the Sky Stage first, but before we head outside, we need to pretty much store everything you have in the locker first. You can only bring your phone or camera with a strap to the rooftop. Once your things are stored, you can take the escalator up to the sky edge. Oh wow! Look at the views! Well, and here we are, Sky Stage. Open air and 229 meters up in the sky. Over there, behind me, you have the sky edge. This is probably the most popular feature here. You get a thrilling and unique photo spot with a panoramic view of Tokyo. With transparent glass all around, it's perfect for your Instagram shots. Well, as you can see, these spots are very popular, so you have to join a line. And when it's your turn, you've got supposedly 30 seconds, but when it's not so busy, then you can take your time. So be prepared and think about what pose you would like and where the photographer should be. Well, and even if you need to take a break, there are all these cloud hammocks that you can relax on. The very top of Shibuya Sky is marked by this geo compass. It's another great space to pose for photos. And they also have a helipad here. It's astroturf, so a lot of people use it as a place to just pose and take photos. Right, we're gonna get back downstairs and go into the Sky Gallery on the 46th floor. Well, here in the Sky Gallery, you'll find dazzling digital art displays that encourage you to see Tokyo in a different way. There's also a cafe and bar here, so you can sit back with a drink to enjoy the aerial views in comfort and regardless of the weather. Well, there is of course a souvenir shop as well. We can have a look what's available here. Oh, so these things are actually the original mascot of Shibuya Sky. Right, we are going up again because it's now almost sunset time. Wow, so approaching sunset time and you can see it's already so much more crowded here. All the hammocks here earlier was empty, but now every one of them will occupy. And be aware that if you want to come here for sunset, do not just get a ticket like 6 o'clock, because when you get up here, you have to queue for the lockers as well, and that could take easily half an hour. So I think 5 p.m. is probably the latest you should get if you want to come here for sunset. Look at that, even the helipad is full of people now. But after sunset, there is still a good reason to stay up here. You can watch the Crossing Lights show here. It's a light and sound show that takes place on the Sky Stage every 30 minutes after 7 p.m. It illuminates the city sky with 18 beams of light, marking the time and creating a unique nighttime spectacle. The sun may have set, but that deep red afterglow still hangs in the sky. Below us, Tokyo's lighting up. Streets, towers, and windows flickering like circuitry. You can see Tokyo Tower glowing orange, Shinjuku in the distance, and this endless sea of lights all around. After Shibuya Sky, we found a small ramen shop nearby and had our first of the many bowls of ramen in Japan. The broth was rich and comforting, exactly what we needed after such a long day. We would have loved to see more of Tokyo's nightlife, but jet lag put pay to that. It's time to recharge for tomorrow. Good morning. It's now day 2 of our Tokyo trip. We had a good rest, although I woke up quite early because of jet lag. This morning, we've got tickets for a brand new attraction. But first, we'll see an old friend. Right, we had to stop for this. Tokyo Tower. Still standing proud and still instantly recognizable.
The skyline's changed a lot around here, but it still looks impressive.
We're not going up today though. We'll save that for another visit. But this view, it's like meeting an old friend. So we're now at the brand new Azubutai Hills, Tokyo's latest luxury redevelopment. And tucked away inside it is a place that's completely the opposite of predictable. Yes, we're visiting TeamLab Borderless. This just reopened here recently and is already one of the most talked about digital art spaces in the world. Well, we're about to enter now. This is the entrance. No maps, no signs. They say the moment you enter, the border disappears.
Yeah, so does your sense of direction.
Oh wow. The first room is called Flowers and People, a whole year per hour. It shows a full year of flowers blooming and fading in just 60 minutes. When you move, the petals scatter, and when you stand still, new ones start to grow again. It's all generated in real time, so it's not a video loop, and every moment is unique and can never be repeated. There's something really peaceful about it, and it's amazing how something so high tech can still feel so organic and alive. Okay, so the next room is called Universe of Water Particles on a Rock where people gather. But really, it feels like you have stepped inside a digital waterfall. The water rushes down the wall, spreads across the floor, and you almost expect to get wet. The big slope in the middle is meant to be a rock, and everyone's climbing, sitting, or even sliding down it. It makes the whole space feel alive. This is definitely also the Instagram centerpiece. This next room is called The Way of the Sea, Cosmic Void, and it's one of the most hypnotic ones here. As you walk in, the walls and floor seems to merge, and you almost lose your sense of where you are standing. Then suddenly, streams of light sweep past, and it's a huge school of fish moving in perfect unison across space. So we just saw a line behind us stretching all the length of this hall, and we're wondering what this is. And also you can see all these strange fish floating around. And it turns out you queue to get into the room to draw a fish, and then it will be projected into the screen here. They actually is animated, and also they interact. If you put your hands on it, we decided to do the sketching. Steve has chosen 7, sea anemone, and I think I'll go for 5 jellyfish.
Oh, this one.
How's my drawing? I'm not exactly an artist. Let's look at Steve's. So these are our finished drawings. Let us know in the comment if you think these masterpieces. After finishing our drawings, the staff scanned them, and soon they suddenly appear swimming across the walls. Our own creations have been brought to life in this glowing digital ocean. You can even tap the wall to make them dart away. We really love this experience, seeing something we drew becoming part of this ever-changing artwork. For us, the highlight of the whole visit has got to be the crystal room. It looks incredible in photos, but being there in person is something else. Hundreds of tiny LED lights hang from the ceiling, and with all the mirrors around, it feels like the space just stretches on forever. Everywhere you look, lights are shifting and changing, and it's almost hypnotic. As you move through the room, the reflections and colors change around you. It's completely immersive, and for a moment, you forget where you are. We both just stood there, quietly taking it all in. It's one of those moments that really captures what makes this place so special.
So we just finished the TeamLab Borderless experience, and to be honest, at the beginning I didn't feel very engaged by it. However, once we got to Cosmic Worlds, that was a game changer. Very, very connected to that.
Yes, well, and then we went into that room where we saw lots of fish, and we were wondering what that was. But then we find out you actually get to draw your fish, and
Oh, that's right.
yeah, and then they will be projected onto the screen, and then you can actually interact with them, and we find it really fun.
Yeah.
But the pièce de résistance has got to be the infinite crystal room that just totally
Just mind-blowing.
blow my mind. Yes, we love that. So overall, this is a great experience.
Yeah.
Really recommend it. If you've been enjoying our adventure in Tokyo so far, make sure you click the like button and subscribe. And even better, ring the notification bell. This is the start of our Japan adventure, so there's a lot more to come. Well, this is Kamina Rimon, the Thunder Gate. I've been here before, but every time it still feels like kind of epic. So behind me, it is the Nakamise Dori shopping street. There are lots of street snacks and charm stores and tourist trinkets. We're gonna walk through it to get to the other side, which is the Senso-ji Temple. Okay, earlier we've seen the future at TeamLab, but now it's time to come back to the past. This is Senso-ji, Tokyo's oldest temple.
Probably the busiest as well, judging by how many people are here.
Well, this evening we have come to the famous entertainment district of Shinjuku, and specifically, right now, we're just by the entrance gate of Kabukichō. Let's go down there and to have a look. Kabukichō is Tokyo's most famous entertainment district. Once known as a red light area, it's now a place that never really sleeps. Everywhere you look, there are neon lights, bars, restaurants, and karaoke joints, all packed in together. It's loud, it's chaotic, but that's part of the fun. We even saw promoters trying to lure people in with all-you-can-drink offers. It can feel a little shady in places, but that's exactly what makes it so fascinating. Right, we're at the last stop of this Tokyo tour, and we're right outside the Tokyo Metropolitan Government Building. So, even though it's a government office building, they have turned the 45th floor into an observatory open to the public. During daytime, you can go up there for one of the best views in the city, and it's actually free. Now, the observatory is actually open only until 5:30 p.m., so you might be wondering why we're here at night time. Well, that's because there is a projection mapping show in the evening. So using the government building as a canvas, they have created a projection mapping show called Tokyo Night and Light. Night and Light, get it?
These days, roll suits are utilized for a peaceful purpose. Well, we really enjoyed this Tokyo Light and Night show.
Well, I'm really glad that we came back to Tokyo to visit it again. I thought I've seen it all in Tokyo, but this was like seeing it for the first time. Next time, we'll be visiting the Fuji 5 Lakes area and Hakone. Make sure you subscribe to keep following our adventure. Well, thanks for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. Ciao!